Squad Boss. What's up everyone, it's the Squad Boss, and today I'm gonna be giving you a tutorial on one of my favorite Tekken characters, Dragunov, the Russian boss. Yes, I'm gonna make it quick, and if you want to rewatch a specific section of the video, you can check the description for the time code to all the different parts. You can just look down in the description, click the part that you want to watch, and it will take you exactly there. And if you like the tutorial and the information that I'm giving you, just support, like and subscribe, and click the bell to watch all of my new content and all of my new videos that I put up, and check the channel. Alright, let's get to it. Dragunov is a really difficult character in season 4 in my opinion. He is an intermediate level character overall, because to use him you need to have a fair level of Tekken knowledge. He doesn't depend on tricks and cheese and that sort of thing. It's more like to win a match with Dragunov you need to have the experience to pick the right tool at the right time, and some of his tools require a fair level of work and practice to play him at the highest level. Dragunov is a character that will basically force you to learn like matchups and fundamentals, and he will basically teach you how to play Tekken. So if you're new to Tekken and you pick up Dragunov, just understand that he's gonna, give you some work. He's not like a super easy character with cheese. He's gonna give you some work. Alright, I'm going to show you some of his tools, but I would advise every Dragunov main to go into practice mode and do a lot of punishment training, and also learn the best combos for the best situations to maximize the damage. It's gonna come in handy when you get that one situation to turn the match around. You're gonna want to know that you can put in as much damage as you can put in one turn. In order to be efficient with Dragunov, you basically need to play a balanced game between rush down, keep out, and whiff punishing. Dragunov is a rush down character with strong offensive tools, but the fact is, in season 4 he doesn't really do the same damage up front as most other characters. Instead, he does small pieces of damage and they add up, so you have to work very hard to rake up damage or launch the opponent, and then you maintain it with steady movement, defense, punishment. And if your defense with Dragunov is bad, you basically lose the match in like 3 seconds. To understand Dragunov's rush down and pokes, you need to understand frame data to know when you are in plus frames or when you are in minus frames. Yes, the idea is that when you are in plus frames you have a slight advantage that you can continue attacking, and when you're in minus frames you should really try to do something defensive. If you use an attack that puts you in minus frames and you try to continue your pressure, you can get interrupted or launched. Yes? Okay, so rush down is the term that you use to express how you get up close to the character and what you do and how you pressure them from up close. Alright, so for Dragunov, the best tool to get in close is a running tool. It can be sidestep and it can be interrupted, but the thing is that even if it's blocked, you still have plus frames, so you can continue to apply pressure. Another tool that I've seen that works well is this. It forces a block stun on them if they block it, and if it hits them, they end up in full crouch. You also, however, end up in full crouch, so you have to do a while standing move afterwards to come out of it. So for me, it's this or this. The best high pokes for Dragunov are 1, 2, 3. Those are the 3 pokes for me that you would use from high, and that you would probably use to try and get back your turn. The last 2 have extensions that forces them into full crouch, right? If they don't know that and they choose the wrong attack after that, then you can catch them with a frame trap. Like this, for example. If they pick the wrong attack, they get launched. Yes? Some characters have different moves out of full crouch, so it depends on what move they choose out of that full crouch situation. But a lot of people don't realize that they end up in full crouch and they will choose the wrong attack and you can get to launch them. However, that last hit can be blocked and it can be low parried. So you have to be very careful how you throw it out. Don't throw it out all the time. Yes. As for this, it also has extensions, but you wouldn't use those extensions unless one, you think that the person is impatient and they're going to attack. Then you can get them with the counter hit and you get the guaranteed stomp. If you think that they are over patient or extra patient, like they just keep waiting because they can't really attack and they're afraid to attack you, then you can mix them up. Yes, so you can go for this, or you can switch it up on them. The most successful mid pokes I see for Dragunov are this. It has good range and gives you good plus frames, so you can continue to pressure if you want to. Yeah. The second one I see is this. It covers people that like to crouch a lot, and if they're impatient, you can get them with the full string. Yes. The safest one for me is this. It doesn't give you a lot of plus frames, but it's a double mid attack, so it covers people that like to crouch a lot, and most people won't respond because they're afraid of the extension, which is a full counter hit launcher. Yeah. My favorite mid poke is this, because it puts you in crouch, so you have access to a lot of different options from here. Still in plus frames. Still in plus frames, so you can continue mix up if you want to be extremely safe. Still in plus frames. That's minus, but it's a low, a quick unpredictable low. Yes, so bam bam bam, depending on what you want. Yeah, you can mix it up how you choose, and you also have the takedown for the mix up with the throws. Yes, and that tackle gives you a three-way mix up. And the last, bam, down fall down. It has an extension which is safe on block, but it's a predictable high, so you have to be careful how you use it. People can they can duck it and launch you, and you can also use it to set up like tech traps if they block it, but you have to be very careful how you go about that. But it's very reliable. Down forward 1, 7 frames advantage. And for his low poke is this, right? You should mix this up with movement a lot because you're not in plus frames. Okay, so they can hit you if they attack you with a faster move. So doing a while standing attack will not always work, so sometimes you have to mix it with movement. Yes, or if you want to do them back to back, you have to crouch cancel it by pressing up down, so you can hit them with like a lot of these before they even notice, depending on the player and how they defend. Yes, you do that by cancelling the crouch with up down, so down up down up down. Yes, and you can hit them with a bunch of those. Okay, Dragunov also has good defensive tools. He has a fair amount of high crushing tools. For example, after you attack, if you think they're going to retaliate with a jab or something high, you can use this. It will go under. Yes, so you can set them up with the plus frames, and then you can crush their retaliation jab or something like that. He also has this that high crushes, so you should use it in smart right situations if people are trying to rush down on you. Otherwise, you stay moving. He has a very good sidestep, so you can sidestep and launch people, right? He has a very good sidestep and very good movement, so you should always be moving with Dragunov. Always moving, always sidestepping. When you can predict the right move, punish. Yes, that's basically the key to Dragunov's movement. He also has very good while standing punishment, so if you think you can predict a high attack, you can always duck and you can get some plus frames, or you can launch them. Yes, or if you think they have bad throw breaks, you can crouch and you can take them to the floor and get a free grab. Alright, so whiff punishing. A whiff is when someone misses an attack. Like that, I just whiffed. And when you whiff in front of somebody, they're going to punish you, they're going to attack you, right? You can take a lot of damage from whiffing. And you can force somebody to whiff by movement. So for Dragunov, you have to move a lot, and because his movement is so good, his sidestep is so good, you can force a lot of people to whiff. And when you do force them to whiff, the best options to punish them are this. It has extremely good range, right? This is also an option. This has really good range as well, and it covers people that love to sidestep. So if they whiff something and they try to sidestep, this will still hit them, and it gives you, see, plus 11 plus frames. Yes, so afterwards you can follow up with a good attack of your choosing. So keep out. When you have an opponent that likes to rush in on you and put pressure on you, what you would do is use keep out moves to keep them from getting in close. Best options to keep people from getting in close to you and attacking you with Dragunov is this. Gives you a lot of plus frames. You also have this, which has various extensions. This one is a counter hit, so you can do a full combo of your choosing afterwards. So you can get 67 damage from that counter hit. And you also have the other extension, which is the mid guaranteed damage. You also has this move, 40 damage. When you think that they're coming in with a low attack like a hair sweep or something, and you're not sure, if you don't want to take the risk of blocking, you can attack them instead of just defending by using something like this. 41 damage. And if you think they're coming in to attack you with a predictable high, bam, they get launched. Yes, you also have these elbows here, and you can continue your combo. And you also have this move for whiff punishing and keep out. Yes, his wake up options for me to cover people's wake up attacks are a lot of Dragunov's mix-up potential comes from his throws, right? He has a lot of different throws, a complete throw game for different throw breaks. The main one is this. That's the 1+2 throw. And it comes with a 50-50 afterwards that if they try to do any form of wake-up attack, you can launch them. That's this. Right, if you try to do anything from off the ground, any form of wake up attack, you can launch them. If they try to roll afterwards, you can cover them with the down 2. The other throws are 1 break, 2 break, and all of them, as you can see afterwards, they give you good okay. This one I believe is unbreakable, but it has bad range, so you should only use it against the wall. And he has his tackles. 1 break, 2 break, and the most damage comes from the 1+2 break. And that's it. Thank you to everyone for watching this tutorial. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, if you like the content, please remember to just leave a like and to subscribe to the channel for more future videos.